Welcome to Medicare and You at the Kitchen Table. I'm Yvette.
And I'm Stephanie, and today we're going to talk about Medicare Part B, what it is, what it costs, and why it's important.
Last time we did an overview of original Medicare A and B. We also covered C, D, and some Medicare supplement information. Please grab a cup of coffee, pull up a chair, and let's make Medicare simple.
Yeah, so Medicare Part B is a part of original Medicare, and it helps cover your doctor visits, preventative services, and even some of your durable medical equipment like wheelchairs, canes, walkers. Did I forget anything?
Oxygen tanks.
Oxygen tanks.
Could be
Good
an
one.
option.
Yeah, absolutely.
So think of it like this. Part A pays for inpatient hospital care. So if you're in the hospital. Part B helps pay for your preventive services, doctor visits, specialist visits, and blood work. Routine blood work is covered under your Part B premium or Part B original Medicare. And also, in addition to your Part B medical, you also have a premium. And that Part B premium is $185 for 2025. Keep in mind that premium can go up or down each year. However, we haven't seen it go down very often.
No, not at all.
So in addition, you may have, there's different programs that may assist you in that Part B premium. Your Medicaid office, which is your state office, is a place to start. You also have county programs that can help with your Part B premium. However, it's important to know if you make over $100,000, generally you will be paying a higher Part B premium. So again, it's a good idea just to meet with someone like Stephanie and I to determine your situation.
And that's a good point because it does depend on someone's income as well, right?
Correct.
Depending on what that Part B would be. There's some annual deductibles. And after you meet that, Medicare covers 80%, and then you're responsible for 20%. Okay. Keep in mind that there is a $257 deductible with your Medicare Part B as well.
Right.
Is that right? The 257?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so knowing you have a premium and you have a deductible, it's important to plan for those out-of-pocket costs. And then when we sit down with us, we will look at your situation, and then we're able to guide your health insurance costs for the entire year.
One of the biggest mistakes that we often see is that people missing that enrollment window, right? So it's important not to miss that enrollment window, because there are penalties. So when you sit down with us, we can help you avoid those costly penalties.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But there's good news. If you're still working,
Give us the good news. We need it.
Exactly. So if you're still working, chances are
Yeah.
you may not have to accept Part B
That's right.
and incur that additional cost. So again, the key is knowing your situation.
Right.
And some of the common questions we do have, in fact,
Yeah.
is, do I even need to enroll in Part B?
Yeah.
And there's circumstances where you would or you wouldn't.
Right. So if you're still working, you do not need to enroll into the Part B coverage. And you can expound on that as well. So I believe there's a number of employees that you have to have that maybe they don't have to.
Right.
get into Part
And
B.
generally speaking, if you work for someone that has less than 20 employees,
Right.
you have to enroll in Medicare. But if you have more than 20, you don't have to enroll in original Medicare if you have credible employer coverage.
Right.
However, it's important to really examine that your situation. But also, if you're continuing to work beyond your 65th birthday, you may have, when you retire, what we call an additional special enrollment period, as long as you accept or decline Medicare when you originally are eligible for it. Another question that we often hear is, does Medicare Part B cover my prescription drugs?
Absolutely not. Your prescription drugs are covered under Part D, which could also be covered through a Medicare Advantage plan. With the Medicare Advantage plans, there are multiple options. So again, sit down with us, myself and Yvette, and we can go through those options with you to determine which prescription drug plan that you should choose with your I apologize, let me back that up. which Medicare Advantage plan that you should choose that has the Part D in it.
And if you have a Medicare supplement plan, you have to buy a prescription plan separately, what you call a separate standalone prescription drug plan. How about travel? Is travel covered? International travel, or traveling abroad?
Absolutely not. So obviously, if you have Part B, U.S. travel, if you're traveling in the United States, it is covered. However, if you travel abroad, absolutely not. So at that point, you want to look into additional coverage.
Absolutely, that sounds good. So obviously Medicare Part B can be complicated. So please, you don't have to go at it alone.
So that's why we're here at Simplicity Advisory Group, kind of simplify things for you because we make Medicare simple.
Thank you for joining us at the kitchen table. My name is Yvette.
And again, I'm Stephanie.
Please like and subscribe the video. Please add your comments, anything that you would like to discuss, and please share with a friend that may be going through the Medicare